Yeah, if I miss that Hess, I can't make it to Castle before night after Forest Temple. Yeah, I eventually want to go back to TP. I think I will hit almost all of my splits this time. I think I will miss one. There's always that one. Different category, Afro Defrusnu. Read the paste bin in the title for the category. Yeah, I streamed AM2R once. It was like the day after it came out. Afro Dafro Osu. I play on a CRT. The game is in Japanese because the text is faster. anyone speedrun a single game as long as I have? Do you count Trihex? Like, depending on what you count as speedrunning, Trihex might fit in there, but you know, I'm sure some people would have objections to that. I think Sinister 1 has been running Punch-Out for forever. Although I'm not sure about that. Wait, what am I doing? I didn't get a stick. For some reason I thought this was the run I got a stick earlier. Oh, Andrew G, yeah. It depends on what you mean by how long. Like, do you mean from the moment, like the real-time moment from when they started speedrunning to current day? Or do you mean actual time spent holding the controller and playing the game? First attempt till now. Under that definition, I think Trihex should count. So then, yeah, probably like Trihex, Andrew G. I don't know who else after that then. Again, I think Sinister maybe, but I don't know for sure. Really? Where is the rupee chest? There is no best speedrunner. There is best speedrunners of a game and a category. There is not overall best speedrunners. No, Michael, but it has a few other crazy wrong warps in its place. Not necessarily crazy as in difficulty, but crazy as in result. Test Runner hasn't been around that long. At least, well, I mean, he's been around a while, but not on the timescales we're talking about. I think he was around in like 2010 or 2011. Come on. See? Hey, Bar, thanks. Work! Oh my god. I hate ice yanking so much. Finally. Thanks for the 15-month resub, Dave boy. Acidic Jello, it's not just the fastest way to beat the game 100%, it's a different definition of what counts as 100%. But no, there's not a leaderboard yet, but I hope to make people make a leaderboard for it. Finally. Well, I mean, I have the power to add it to a leaderboard, so I could just do it myself, but I don't want to abuse my power like that. I want to make sure everyone is in agreement. I have to turn there so that I have the gate or the bridge loaded, so the chains are loaded. And then the bridge is going up, but the chains aren't. Because the last time they were loaded, they were still down. I was very scared of that Skull Kid or Stealth Child hitting me as soon as the chains go up and then just like hitting me out of the air and making me fall into the river. I would have been very mad. Breath of the Wild looks cool. Favorite month of the year? I don't know. All months kind of suck. Winter is definitely better than summer, so I want to say something like December, January, February, but I don't know. None of them have anything particularly amazing about them. Hey, Arizona has winter for like a week. Honestly, probably something like November. November is pretty nice. I would love to have winter for half the year. A good run of this category would be about 310, 315. I want to try to get like at least a 320-ish today or something. Minus 30C. Alright, that's a little too cold. A little colder than I'd like. Well, I don't know. The good thing about cold is if you're in a cold area and you turn on the heat, it's so much better than if you're in a hot area and you're turning on the AC. So I don't know. Yeah, I'd honestly probably prefer minus 30 to 30C. Well, actually, you know, what is 30C? That's like, it's only like 80, right? Stupid non-American units. '90, yeah. Yeah, 90 isn't that bad. But here in Arizona, it's 110 every day of summer, so I will gladly. Oops, no save working. I would gladly take minus 30C over 110 every day all summer. Yeah, at least there's not humidity in Arizona. Or not bad humidity, at least. When has California not been in a drought? $50 years ago. Nice. I play some other games, but obviously OT is by far. I'm on the GameCube version because the GameCube version can dupe the most gold Skulltulas and heart pieces, which is really important for this category. Yeah, you have to wait a few seconds for Dampé there. Come on. And I can't be 1 minute ahead. I wish Link didn't run forward during this cutscene, because that just wastes time. I lose like 4 seconds because of Link running forward. Probably not that much. Oh, yeah, so the setup before the bush lift, if you've seen my 100% runs, you've probably seen the other setup I do for it. And yeah, I could do that, and it technically is like 1 second faster. But in this run, I have no room for losing my bomb chew. If I fail that trick, the run is over. And so I do that setup to pretty much guarantee that there's 0 chance of failing it. $17. That was silent rolls. I have to wait until day, so I do silent rolls there. If you bonk into a wall and try to roll again, the frame you get up from the bonk, then you'll do a silent roll, and you can keep repeating them over and over, but it's frame perfect. And so I like to do that while waiting. I used to be better at silent rolls, I swear. Like back in the day when any percent always did that and I was running any percent a lot, I swear I was really good at silent rolls, but then I never did them for like 3 years. Now I have to relearn how to do silent rolls again, how to be good at them. Yes, exactly, Luke's Sky Pacer. I'm not sure exactly what the cause of the gate opening is, but I think it's beating Dodongo's Cavern, but I could be wrong. Good enough. I tried to angle change there, since I was gonna run into a wall. Oh man, my health is good. What I'm more surprised about is not that the Door of Time doesn't have a flag to like automatically be open, but the fact that the door is solid on both sides. When Dalskip was first found and I learned that, I was kind of mind blown. That seemed for sure like something that was not going to be double-sided. Come on. To keep the Master Sword from escaping. Yeah. There's really weird little things in this game that seem like design-wise completely different from so many other things, like Rudo's cutscenes, the Door of Time, like the stuff that it seems like was made by someone else. Like there's one guy that's programming 99% of the game and letting all these sequence breaks through, and then there's this one other guy that's like, I'm gonna be a little bit more careful. The god programmer. Andrew, by collection delay, do you mean, like accidentally dropping a fish right before they give me the item, but after I select yes on the text box? Because that, I just time the text boxes instead of mash. Or do you mean, like, giving the item to the guy, but like, it not registering? Because that only happens if you... I think that generally has to do with the area text being up when you're doing that. Yeah, to avoid dumping the fisher bugs, I just am more careful with how I press the B button. Similar to what I do with Big Oran Sword on N64 for Hundo. Like, I never mash the Big Oran Sword text for the same reason. Yeah, I do the same, Cosmic. Yeah, I pretty much have the route memorized by now. I do have my notes up just in case, but I haven't had to look at them even since my, like, second run. Or second attempt, I guess. First run was questionable. Oh. The LDSS. Yeah, GBH, Michael. Exactly, that's why I'm picking up some heart pieces and stuff on the way. The average time it takes to dupe an extra heart piece is about 25 seconds. Timed it last night. And so any heart piece that takes less than 25 seconds to get, I do want to get. For gold Skulltulas, I can dupe 96, so there's only 4 I need to get. One of them is already planned because I use it for a trick. So I really need to just get like 3 Skulltulas that take less than 5 seconds to get, which I have like 10 to choose from. Also, the heart piece thing reminds me, when I was doing the old route where I did Water Temple right after Broken Giant's Knife, I got a heart piece on the ledge in the box in Gerudo Valley, and I skipped that one now, but I actually forgot to time if it's still faster. I'm pretty sure it is still faster. I don't think it takes 25 seconds to get, but I didn't time it, so I don't know if I should do it or not. Probably shouldn't, to be safe. Just better pauses, always are. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the definitely 100% consistent setup for the Big Poe, even if it is kind of slow. It starts with exiting market normally, which kind of sucks, but this should actually be consistent as long as I get the Poe spawn. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I have to wait here so that the Poe can actually spawn, because it can't spawn like 10 seconds after you. Alright, second try, that's good. The Poe won't spawn if you enter the area like 10 seconds ago. So I have to go slightly slow. So, what's going on with that Big Poe is I need to do Bottle Adventure to get Massive Truth on B. And Massive Truth is value 43, so I need something on my C right button that I can get to 43, or get whatever value it points to 43. And so the only 3 options I really have are my arrow count, my Poe count, and my slingshot count, because those are the only ones that go above 40. Arrow count I can't do because that's Rudo's letter, and Rudo's letter is just completely off the table. Poe might seem like the best option because I already have a Poe in a bottle by that point, but getting 43 Poes is actually not easy because I need to get minimum like 15 extra bomb chews without RBA, and that's just really out of the way. So Big Poe is the next best option. And because I don't have Epona yet, well actually even if I did have Epona it wouldn't be good, but when you're not on Epona, a Big Poe spawn or a small Poe spawn is random. I don't know the exact chance, but it's probably like 20, 25-ish. And I don't have a long-range weapon, so bomb chews are my only way. Yeah, what about it, Cosmic? And now, as I mentioned, I'm using my slingshot seeds to do Bottle Adventure, so I've got to go get 43 slingshot seeds. Oh my god. So bad. Oh my god. I'm gonna play it safe. No, Ruda Bottle... you can only get Ruda Bottle if you're in the diving state. Oh wait, actually, no. I know what you mean now. That's a good idea. If I had to take a guess at what would happen, I would think that being in the water for a frame would just cancel the glitch, and then it would all be canceled by the time you touch the bottle. But that actually is worth checking out. So now I need to equip Big Poe on C right so it'll actually check my slingshot seeds. Yes, I am the only runner of this category. Hopefully it'll change soon, but as of right now, yeah. And so now I have Master Truth on B. Yeah, I'm gonna submit this and Master Quest All Dungeons and Dungeon Skulltulas for AGDQ. Wait, should I even have Ocarina equipped? I shouldn't. I should actually have... Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't save a pause. Probably be a little bit faster menuing though. Oh my god, that movement was awful. Hey, that's not the way I wanted to turn. Alright, please no Crasherino. That was kind of scary because I thought I was in a position that the game was going to crash. You need to be very careful here and not bonk into a wall. Safety save. If I bonk into a wall, the game crashes. Or if I pull out a bomb, which is why I did the crouch stab there instead of a Mega Flip or a Super Slide or something. I literally came up with that reverse Smito skip like 3 days ago when thinking of this route. I was actually thinking, okay, I could do Saw last if I had some way to get past Mito, but I need to use a bomb, right? And then I finally thought, oh dude, I'm stupid, I can just use crouch stab. Safety saving before the dupe. Honestly, in a run like this, if it was a marathon run, I would probably do it, but in a run like this, it honestly does not help that much. It's still like a 4-minute detour to get back there. Maybe not 4 minutes, but it's a long time to get back there. Because I can't save anywhere close to there. I can't like go in Forest Temple and save, or Deku and save. I think technically I could go in Link's house and save, but that'd be a detour on its own. So now I've got to do more RVA. RVAing the poacher stuff first. Come on. Uh-oh. I messed... Oh my god. I pressed shield and bottle at the same time, and that messed it up. I hate buffering this trick. For some reason, when I do it here, it just doesn't work as it normally does. Yeah, Andrew. I guess a lot of casuals never found out about that. Yeah, every time I was side hopping left and right, it reloaded the entire area, which loaded another gold Skulltula. Sorry I couldn't explain it. That trick I would explain more in depth while I'm doing it, but I have to be careful about counting, because if I miscount... I actually didn't count how many gold Skulltulas I got. I forgot. $95. Okay, that's one less than I want, but that's not a big deal at all. Alright, so now I got a RBA Broken Giant's Knife. That gives me Shadow Spirit, Water, and Forest Medallions. Now I gotta catch with Poe. Get Bomb Chews back. And I also need to RBA with Empty on C-Right to get rid of my Big Poe. Empty bottle on C-Right affects your third bottle slot, so this just gets rid of the Big Poe in my third bottle slot, and I think that's it for RBA here. Oh, and I need to catch in a real bottle. And I'm out of here. You can just hookshot across, but it's really precise, and doing that is way faster. Actually, I think in a TAS it might be faster to hookshot over, but no way in a speedrun. It's kind of a new category. I actually did runs of this about a year ago, but it wasn't really a legit run because it skipped a Decanaut upgrade just because it made the route terrible at the time. So I just skipped it for fun. But now we get it, and it actually has reason to be a legitimate category. Dude. Full time is 3:15-ish. Nope, no Dampe. Well, you do Dampe race for hookshot, but no Dampe digging. Yes, you could use S-Chest to get fire arrows, but it's not worth it. The thing about S-Chest that really ruins its possibility for any category is, or, well, not any category, but for this category in particular, is to do S-Chest, you can't have a regular quiver upgrade. You can't have either 30 or 40. So you need a glitched quiver. And if you have a glitched quiver, that means that you have to return later on with a real quiver to get the real quiver upgrade. So Ass Chest would always require 2 trips to Gerudo Fortress, and Gerudo Fortress is one of the most out of the way places. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, so I actually get to do a massive time saver because of that. I normally get a 200 rupee and then buy a bunch of bombs at Goron City, but I'm just gonna skip both of those because I just got the god luck. Shoutouts to Zakio. That wasn't triple, that was quintuple. That was 5 bomb drops. Alright, skipping the gold rupee. I hope I'm making the right decision by doing that. I actually do still want to use bomb chews, just to be safer with bombs. Actually, I got too many bomb drops, I think. Well, not too many, but it would have been okay to stop at 25. I'm gonna get a 20 bomb chest, so... Really... Oh, then I should have used bombs. I should have used bombs to super slide here. Whatever. He's stuck on the gossip, yeah, gossip stone. Poor Tektite can't get out. Am I doing any dungeons shortly? I'm doing Ice Cavern in not too long. And Jabu after that. It'll be a while before I actually beat a dungeon though, as beating dungeons is fairly rare in this category. I didn't forget to split on Double Magic. I didn't split there in my PB because it messed with the route because I messed up. Yeah, you can RBA medallions and spiritual stones. In this run, I RBA all 3 spiritual stones, Shadow Spirit, Forest, and Water Medallion. But I still need to beat Fire Temple, Forest Temple, Dodongo's Cavern, and Deku Tree. Dodongo's Cavern, Deku Tree, and Fire Temple are all just for wrong warps. And... well, no. Fire Temple I also need for Fire Medallion, because you can't RBA Fire Medallion unless you already have Fire Medallion, which kind of defeats the purpose. And Forest Temple I actually need to beat because beating Forest Temple allows you to go back in time, not the Forest Medallion. Well, RBA is actually very limited. You can't just RBA everything you want and then you can't just pick up bugs for an hour and then be done with the category. Because of how limited RBA is, there's still a lot of things you can't get with it. And there's also a lot of things it deletes, like when I mentioned it gives me the medallions, it also deletes the light medallion, so I actually need to come up with a strat to get the light medallion back. Don't want to spoil it for now if you haven't seen that. But yeah, so there's a lot of limits on RBA, so I can't just abuse it for everything. I'm not sure, Moot. So part of me wants to say yes because there's just a lot of ways you can go about certain things, but at the same time, stuff like this isn't gonna make it. At the same time, stuff like RBA deleting stuff kind of ruins a few things. Oh my god. That was so bad. I might regret skipping that rupee now. I kind of want to buy bombs now, but it would ruin everything. Oh well. RBA was discovered because this guy named Kazooie was messing around with stealing the fishing rod, and so he figured out if you go in water and out of water after stealing the fishing rod, it turns your Deku Stick, or it turns your B button into a Deku Stick. And at the time, the bottle glitch, the bottle duping glitch, was one of the few known glitches at the time. And so he decided, hey, why don't I dupe a bottle onto my B button, because I can dupe over Deku Sticks. And so you do that, and then he got a bottle on B, and then crazy things happen from there. Oh, and I forgot to split anyway. That's cool. Blame the guy that asked me about RBA. I hate wasting bombs. Alright, everyone pray for God bomb drops at Lake Hylia again. If I get God bomb drops at Lake Hylia, then I have no more problems. Oh my god. Man, this run sucks now. That is way too much. Hi, Ronnie. Am I still gonna save time with how bad the segment has been? Oh yeah, because I skipped some bombs. The oldest forest escape involved hovering off a Deku Scrub in Lost Woods, the Deku Scrub that sells you the Deku Stick upgrade, and then mega flipping off him mid-hover onto the bridge. I'm not getting all heart pieces, I'm just getting any heart piece that takes less than 25 seconds to get. And then duping the rest of them. I'm low on bombs. I can't do this. Can't keep wasting bombs. Oh my god. He was just hiding behind the pillar. At this rate, I might have to get Darunia bombs in Fire Temple, which sucks. Blue fire affects some item count that isn't actually used. It's something like Din's fire item count or something like that. I forget exactly what. Bugs is Din fire amount. Okay, so then blue fire must be fire arrow amount, which is very important. Gotta get 29 fire arrows. When I'm pausing there for opening the chest, I'm actually pressing A and pause at the same time, so that if I miss one input, then the other input covers for it. But pause also takes priority over A, so if I do press them at the exact same time, then I pause anyway. But it's for safety. I could just press A, but it's just... Yeah, so the loading zone for Jabu still exists as adult, it's just under the ice and above the water. So the only way to get into Jabu is to hover barely above the water, and then hover barely above the water, and then do a mega slide hop to clip into the ice. Yeah, it's basically an option select. I think technically option select's a little bit different, but it's like similar. I pick up 4 gold Skulltulas if I dupe the optimal gold Skulltula amount. In this run, I'm gonna end up getting 5 because I guess I messed up 1. And heart pieces, I think it's like 18 plus 2 RB8 heart pieces or something like. No, 18 sounds too high. I think it's like 14. Yeah, 14 sounds right. Or yeah, something around that. There's a lot of really quick heart pieces. Let me see, I get 3 hearts, 4 heart containers, and dupe 9 hearts. So yeah, 14 hearts and 2 RB8 heart pieces. 14 regular heart pieces and 2 RB8 heart pieces. That GS I just passed is worth it if I had 94, I think. I think my highest priority gold Skulltulas are 2 in Ice Cavern and 2 in Forest Temple. And then I think that one is the next one down the list. And then there's like one at Ganon's Castle. Something else I'm forgetting, I don't know. I really don't even need to store anything for these guys, I can just slash them normally. Yeah, you can get over 20 hearts. If you get over 20 hearts, your second row of hearts just keeps extending. So our burgers, if the burgers are in and out, get in and out. Otherwise, flip a coin. I am not getting this gold Skulltula. I'm in Arizona. I used to live in California though. Please give me bomb drops. I really need bomb drops right now. Or else I have to get Drunia bombs. Okay, good start. Okay, I think that's enough. I think I can avoid Drunia bombs. I'll check on my pause. Man, I miss Patrick Dick. Oops. Thought I had long shot. Alright. No, you can't do park containers in Forest Temple. There needs to be some kind of black loading trigger in the area, which isn't really very common. By that I mean the loading triggers used in Lost Woods between rooms. May I'll use some in and out, sure. That's actually one of the best things about moving. So there was no in and out anywhere near my old house, and now there's an in and out really close. You'd have 13 bomb shoes here. Yeah, and finally got good internet. I've actually never had Smash Burger. I am not dropping any frames. But it does say I'm offline. I am up, Twitch is down. That is cool. I've been streaming locally this entire time. I actually never started the stream. You guys were just here chatting because you felt like it. Oh no, you can't create a clip. So this flashback right here actually counts as, the game actually counts it as turning into child and then turning back into adult. So this scene right here actually activates Bottle Adventure. And so this is why I'm gonna have Rosewind on B at the end of the cutscene. One good thing about Light Arrow cutscene. So Twitch being down, does that mean that like if you refreshed you can't, the stream goes down? And like no one new can watch? Or is it just the following page? League only has 652 viewers. Wow, dead game. OOT is officially more popular than League now. I hate you guys. Oh, I have 0 viewers? Dang, I guess OOT is more dead than League. I bet this one guy that's posting on all of his accounts was actually the one guy that made any stream popular on Twitch, and now that he's come out, we all know that 99% of all Twitch viewership was just one guy. Sports aren't actually popular, speedrunning isn't actually popular. One guy just tried to help out everyone, but now it's over. He doesn't care anymore. Oh my god, that's actually really bad. Please smash out fast. Oh my god, no! Please let me Rosewind back really fast. Actually, that's not that bad, now that I think about it. That's like a stupid time loss, but I actually am not gonna lose that much time. Check this out. Oh, yes I am. Wait, no I'm not. I just don't have to be dumb. Wait, how am I? Okay. Okay, everything's good. Why didn't I split? Good point. I should split there. What a stupid time loss. I'm so mad. You know, if going back and forth through time didn't delete Fro's win points, I would actually not lose. I would lose even less time because I could have just Fro's win back here. But no. Alright, I think I'll probably lose like 2 minutes. Yeah, my health was really low. Oh my god, my health isn't low. That's actually really bad. Yeah, I have to have low health at this point, and I don't have low health now because I died. And that's the reason why I died from the redead, is because I only had 1 heart. So I'm gonna have to wait. Actually, no. I don't want to talk to this guy right now. Oh my god, shut up. Massive time loss. I hate this clip. Oh well. That was quite a split. So, I had to set Furrow's Wind in the house, because that's setting up for a wrong warp later on. But normally you can't use Furrow's Wind, even with Furrow's Wind on B, you can't normally use it in the house because you can't use Sword in the house. So what I did to be able to use Furrow's Wind in the house was I go to the Lon and go to the Lon Lon game and Furrow's Wind out, and that game sets your items to only be B and Ocarina to be your usable items. And so it just carries that over everywhere. And so it allows me to use B in the house. But it also restricts the use of all my other items. And to get my item use back, I need to die. But if I die, I normally get Deku Stick on B. So by getting on and off the horse during the game, it does this thing called temp B, where it like stores your B value. And so when you die, you actually keep Furrow's Wind on B instead of getting Deku Stick. And so that was the whole process. And now that Furrow's Wind is set in the house, I can go to Fire Temple, actually do Fire Temple, and then wrong warp back to it later on. And the wrong warp will take me somewhere that my splits totally don't spoil. I died because I need my items to be able to work again. Fall on range thing disabled them. No, I do not have Kakiri Sword IRL. Kakiri Sword sucks, I would never get a Kakiri Sword IRL. I mean, I guess I have some butter knives in the kitchen. Ocarina actually, well, okay, so Ocarina works, but warp songs don't work. So if you tried to play, say, Bolero, as soon as you'd select yes on the text, nothing would happen. You just sit there. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Thanks. Please don't die. Man, this run is really turning to shit. Best mini boss fight in the run. Also one of the only ones. Not exactly a lot of competition. No. Oh my god. Burrow's sword. I wish. I RBA'd Lens of Truth earlier, and that put a bottle over Megaton Hammer slot, and so that makes the fast chest opening happen. Yeah, that boss key setup is very easy as long as you can Hess. Literally all you do is you line up against that wall, you do a Hess, you let go of Z when you're in the corner, keep holding ESS, and then once all of the textures of the loaded room are gone, then just jump slash, and that's it. Press the wrong button. I can RBA more bombs, because bombs, milk points to bombs, and I never get milk in the run. Bomb chews, I technically can, but most of the time, anytime I might need it, I have something else on B that I don't want to get rid of, like Furrow's Wind. So, like, I kind of can with bomb chews, but it's not really a good idea most of the time. But it's also, I usually am not going to be low on bomb chews. It's usually not a thing that's going to happen. Yeah, Moo, my splits are my actual PB. Even though it looks like it's the same splits from the run that I didn't actually finish, I actually finished a run that was within 2 seconds of the fake run. So these splits are legit. Wait, really? I'm only 3 minutes behind my summer best. And I was ahead of my summer best for quite a while. Interesting. Optimized run. Yeah, so to explain the light medallion thing, when I RBA'd the medallions with Broken Giant's Knife earlier on, it deletes the light medallion because it's too high of a value. So I need to have the light medallion before I finish, and so this wrong warp is my only option. And even though it's kind of a big detour, it's still worth it. Yeah, this split is mostly for the meme. But it actually has a purpose. I wouldn't have this split if it didn't serve an actual purpose. And I don't have to rewatch the Sheik part of the cutscene, so it's not quite as long as the first time. Oh. Hey, can anyone check if you can still watch a Twitch stream through Live Streamer? I wonder if that would still work. Because obviously the data for the stream is still going through. Someone should try that. Live streamer's down also, okay. I mean start it on live streamer right now, not if you're already watching on live streamer. Okay, so you can't connect to anything. Well dang. Good job, Twitch. Who's hyped for watching two Saria song cutscenes? There's a reason this split is called Saria. Okay, wow, so barely anyone is actually here. Alright, well, we got a nice little cozy stream. Free Kilby. Who are the other guys? Hold on a sec. Alright, Free Kilby, Doggy MacGyver, and Astral, and Runaway Kiwi Sheep, and Netofi Plasma Strike. We got 6 or 7 viewers here. Alright, now people are probably just streaming or spamming Frank-O-Z for no reason. But anyway, we got a nice little cozy stream between just us. How are you guys doing today? The few people that can watch, you should brag in the chat about having a nice little cozy stream with ZFG with only like 5 viewers. For the 3 people that can still watch, does anyone know if Twitch VODs are still recorded when Twitch is down like this? I think so, because OBS hasn't stopped. OBS never said I went down. So I think Twitch should still record the VODs, but I'm not sure. Aw, everyone's gonna miss the fire arrow jump. Poor guys. Oh, you guys are back? Alright, you guys came back just in time. You get to see one of the coolest tricks in the run. So I have to climb this tree with long shot? Or without long shot. Thanks for this Dronut. Climb this tree without long shot and get this Skulltula. Except I'm not actually gonna get the Skulltula. I'm just gonna kill it. And then side hop. Okay. Alright. Twitch should still be recording the VODs, but I'm not locally recording it on Amarek or on OBS. Alright, so I did a trick to delay the Skulltula text box until I land, but by the time I landed, I was already too far away from the gold Skulltula, so it unloaded. And then, so the next time the Skulltula loaded, the text box instantly came up. And so it came up as I was hookshotting the tree, which interrupted it, which caused the tree to just throw all my hookshot speed upwards. And so I went fast upwards. And going fast upwards is called a jump. $200 viewers, oh man. Nice G. So is Twitch still down, or did my stream just go back up? Okay, it's completely back. Hey. Some people didn't miss the fire arrow strat. I guess you did. Sucks for you, I guess. Of course this run still counts, why would it not count? Twitch doesn't decide if runs count or not. I actually don't have a local recording because I just wasn't locally recording this, but normally I would. But the Twitch VODs... Actually, can someone check if the Twitch VODs work fine? They should, in theory. That's not the Ocarina. Okay, still working, that's good. Man. Okay, if the Twitch VOD is fucked up, I hope it's not that bad for an HDQ submission, because this is going to be, assuming this run finishes and doesn't, you know, die, you know, horrible fiery death, then I would use this for my HDQ submission. I mean, they'll understand. VOD is fine, okay. Dude, the daytime guards scare me so much. I'm terrified of getting caught, because getting caught is such a massive time loss. Yes, there is no Dampé in this run, and there is no fishing, and there is no Ocarina game. But there is 15 minutes of a frozen screen. That's the trade-off. Yeah, it does change whether it's day or night. Their vision is way worse in the day, or in the night. Daytime, they have superhuman vision. Nighttime is like they're in some kind of extremely heavy fog. Nighttime, they need glasses. Daytime, they're superhuman. The paste band explains everything about NSR. They're all pretty good guards. Yeah, I normally just don't local record my first few runs because they generally don't matter. I was pretty much going to start locally recording like after my next PB. But oh well. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. All I need it for is a GDQ submission. And I'm gonna beat it again very soon because this run sucks. It's only worth it to talk to him outside of the cell if the direction you're going is the opposite direction of where the cell wall is. So basically it's only faster to talk to him outside the cell for the first two guards. And that's only if you do it fast enough. Please don't waste too many bombs. Sub 310, yeah, it does seem pretty realistic. I don't want to make any calls about it yet, but yeah, I wouldn't. I'm pretty sure I can get 310. Which is actually really cool because I'll be able to tie the time I got last year minus the nut upgrade, and the nut upgrade costs a lot of time. The nut upgrade was legit like I never actually timed it, but if I had to take an estimate, probably like a 7-minute addition. Terrible. You can't RBA C items. 100% is still my favorite category. I think NSR and Max Percent Child and Master Quest All Dungeons and Dungeon Skulltulas are all like a tie for second. I really can't decide which one I like the most out of those three. I have hit a double 2000 in practice when no one was watching. And no one can verify it. But I swear I did it. I mean, really, a 2000 in practice is honestly not hard at all. If I load up a save state at archery and just do it like 10 times, I'll probably get at least two 2000s. Dude, you know what? Okay. After this run, I'm gonna load up emulator. I'm gonna do it in 10 try. I'm just gonna load up emulator and do archery, and I'll show you how easy it is to get 2000. It's just, in a run, you only have 2 shots. I mean, I'm not saying I can get it like 50% of the time, but it's not the rarest thing in the world. I am mad. You do not insult my archery skills. You don't want me to get banned for having too good of a run? Alright, I'll try to make sure my run sucks. I'll crash after getting all my heart pieces from the heart piece dupe and have to redo it. I think that'll safely keep me banned from GDQs. Stupid idiots. Maybe, Rock Guy. Yes, but maybe. You guys like Spirit Temple in this category? I think that was a pretty great Spirit Temple. I stopped timer on the fade out. I hate timer on last input. I think that rule needs to go away for every category that long warps the credits. It makes me so mad. Ending timing on last input when the game is clearly still running makes me mad. It triggers me. The worst is Ganonless when you stop timing on the unpause and you still have control of Link and you're stopping timing. Are you serious? How do you justify that? That's so stupid. Weird. I think this hover might be low. Don't be low. Okay, good. I should really equip Ocarina on that pause. And I didn't equip Ocarina again after I even mentioned it. I didn't. Oh my god. I almost forgot one of the most important RBAs. Dumping bugs with neighbors level on C right gives me bottle 2, and so now I have all my bottles. Hey Caleb, thanks. I am thoroughly triggered. Technically, yes, I do have record in this category that no one else besides me has ran. Well, I'm probably just going to submit this one as my AGDQ submission, but I think I could definitely get like a 315, 310. Dude, I wish I was a trendsetter. Do you know how many times I've said I want this category to be popular and then no one does it? I mean, granted, I guess the categories I've done that for are Max Percent Child, this category, and MQ DDM, which are all on GameCube, which has a pretty significant effect on it, but still. Dang Pit. I mean, I guess I at least helped get 100% more popular. At least I would assume so. Oh yeah, I made Night Sky more popular. I made it go from 1 runner to like 3 runners. Oh no, the split. I'm not sure about sub 3 being possible, but I hope so, because I think that'd just be a really nice number. At the moment, I kind of doubt it, but I could definitely see it happening. Alright, are you guys ready? Top 3 most popular OOT categories are any percent, no I am wrong, warp, and MST, and they'll pretty much always be like that. Hey, do you guys like Saria's song? I didn't buy bombs. Okay, I'm losing a bunch of time. Okay, I need to get 6 rupees somewhere. Oh, I can get it in Zora Server easy. Well, that's a ton of time lost. I don't know, maybe Goron City would have been faster. But you learn backup strats from experience. There is nothing wrong with the stream. The game is frozen. 2. And now I need to play Saria's song 36 times. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All I have to do to unfreeze it is just move the camera. I can still have control, I just can't see what I'm doing. 11. 12. 13. Basically, the game just can't handle looking at Skull Kid, but it can still run. 14. 15. 16. 17. Yes, this will happen every run. 18. 19. 20. I don't want to explain it too much because I want to focus on counting. 21. Right? That was 21, right? 22. 23. 24. I'll explain it after I'm done playing all the Saria songs. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. I'm playing the notes slowly because of lag. 31. And I also don't want to fail the song. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. Alright, I'm done playing Saria's song. Now I have to talk to all 36 of them. Alright, so to explain the whole thing now, because I don't need to count while talking to them. So, to explain the whole thing, I went out of bounds and went behind the load trigger for this room and entered it over and over and over again. And so every time I entered it, it reloaded the entire room, so it put another skull kid there. I did that 42 times. I only need to do it 37 times. I need to do it number of heart pieces plus 1. Or number of heart pieces I want to get plus 1. And then I did a few extra in case I fail some songs, because if I fail a song that removes a skull kid, and if I go below the number of hearts I need, then the entire thing fails. So that's why I duped a few extras, and then I just have to get on the stump and play the song 36 times, and then once I play the number of once I have the number of heart pieces I want for a number of Saria songs I've played, I just have to get off the stump and talk to all the skull kids. I have to specifically talk to them off of the stump so they don't give the heart piece immediately, because the heart piece trigger is only on the stump. And then when I finish talking to all these guys, I'll get back on the stump and they'll all give me their heart pieces. I think it'll unfreeze in like 6 minutes or so. How do people find glitches like this? Well, alright, so here's the process of finding this glitch. I don't know if this is exactly how it went down, but here's how it could go down. So you try messing around going out of bounds in Lost Woods, and you find out that if you get out of bounds and go back through a load trigger a second time, it loads the entire room again. Because you see 2 skull kids there. And so that's just messing around with glitches, you know. Just experimenting with stuff. And then you decide, hey, Skull Kid gives me a heart piece. Could I play Saria's song multiple times to get multiple heart pieces? And you realize that you play a Saria's song and then it immediately activates your Ocarina again without even you pressing the button. So it's prompting you to do it again and again. But if you do it the same number of times the Skull Kid's there, then he's not going to give you anything, or he's only going to give you one heart piece. But then you realize if you get off the stump and talk to him off the stump, you can talk to each one of them off the stump and then get back on the stump. And it's talking to them that actually activates the heart piece. And then you get back on and get all the heart pieces. I'm submitting this to AGDQ. If you get more heart pieces after 20, your second row of hearts keeps extending. Hours. Someday I'll finish a run right now, or 10 seconds ago. Yeah, this should be marathon safe. As long as I'm not stupid. The screen freeze is because there's too many Skull Kids loaded that the game can't handle rendering all of them at the same time. If the camera isn't in range of the Skull Kids, you can still move around fine, it just lags a lot. But once it gets to the Skull Kids, it just says, nope, I'm not looking at that. It'll still run. The game somehow miraculously is able to just continue running. But, yeah, it just decides not to show them. No, JP Nod, because it loads a fresh Skull Kid. It doesn't duplicate the Skull Kid in the state that it's currently in. It duplicates the Skull Kid. Wait, am I talking to him? Okay. Come on. Okay, I lost the stump. Okay. Here we go. This usually takes like 14 minutes. Each heart piece is roughly 25 seconds. There's a better graphics corruption that can happen sometimes. Hopefully it happens when I try to save. It looks really cool. The game shouldn't crash unless I either pause while the screen is frozen, bonk into a wall, or a bomb explodes. If any of those happen, it's over. But as long as I avoid those, it should be fine. Yeah, you can't talk to the Skull Kids twice. I'm not even targeting the Skull Kids, I'm literally just mashing A. I think bonking into a wall does it because it shakes the screen, and I think that's just too much for the game right now. I know what I'm doing just because I know how to move around, but even though the screen is frozen. I don't think having bombs equipped is really an issue. The only C button I press is Ocarina once, so I don't think it's an issue. No, this is not a good run. Run sucks. Help me. Where am I? It's all ogre. Nothing happens to the other heart pieces, they're all still there. In fact, I'm still going to get a few. You may notice that I don't have 20 hearts. I actually only have 18 and 1/4. And that's because, so each heart piece takes roughly 25 seconds to dupe. So any heart piece that takes less than 25 seconds to get is faster to just get. I should actually get that rupee, but I don't want to go back down. Oh. Oh, I should get these rupees, I guess. Man, what rupee am I gonna get? Oh, I can get the red. Just need to get this guy. And I actually don't know if I have enough bombs. Did I get a bomb drop? No, yellow. When you get more than 20 hearts, your second row of hearts extends. No MK icon. You do dupe Skulltulas, but that method is actually incredibly slow. The method we do in this run is we dupe in Lost Woods. There's a gold Skulltula near the forest stage. That's the grotto where you have all the scrubs that judge your mask. There's a Skulltula there, and you just dupe that area 96 times. The reason it's 96 is just because that's the max before the game starts deleting Skulltulas. I've just never been able to get more than 96. So I do have to get like 4 other random gold Skulltulas, but that's not an issue at all. Dampe, that would be the Din's Fire split, which I forgot anyway. Although I guess when I edit that split in, it is going to be a fake gold. I don't know, I'm probably going to wait until I do a few more runs before I fix fake golds. Because right now, there's probably a decent amount of fake golds that are just there because route changes and forgetting stuff. 96 gold Skulltula dupes only takes about 3.5 minutes. It's actually very fast. That feel when someone gives you a cent to spam horsecocks in your chat. I mean, thanks, I guess. I can dupe 100 gold Skulltulas, the game can't handle it. Most it can handle is 96. Yes, there are enough keys to open all the doors in Gerudo Training Grounds, but in a speedrun, all you do is Weird Shot, which is a glitch to hook shot under the ground, so you just hook shot past the gate and then you go straight to ice arrows. And so, Gerudo Training Grounds actually takes like 30 seconds in this run, or in any run that gets ice arrows. I already RBA'd the Song of Time earlier on, but you can't RBA C items except bottles. I wonder if I should skip the Hess to Malin. I don't want to. I hate skipping Hesses, even if I suck at Hessing on GameCube. Good enough. Pretty much Dampe please, yeah, except Master Quest for obvious reasons. I learned to read Japanese by playing the Japanese version of Ocarina of Time and not paying attention to the text and not actually learning how to read Japanese. Oh, I didn't split. Should I just split here? No, that's the... whatever. I don't care. I have... yeah, 13, okay. I'll probably start doing PB videos again after my next PB after this. So going to adult activates my last bottle adventure, so it's going to look at Poe on C-Red again. Poe points to my Bombchu count. Bombchu count is 13. And it's going to give me Furrow's Wind on B one last time. Surprisingly no pit. Favorite warp song? Probably Serenade. In usefulness, it's Bolero. In like actual sound, probably Serenade. Also, mini rant. I'm kind of mad because... so I want to set Furrow's Wind in Temple of Time, like from the entrance of Temple of Time, so I have to exit and re-enter. But it would be faster to set Froa's Wind right here, outside the Temple of Time, and then re-enter when I warp back. Okay, so it'd be faster to set Froa's Wind there, outside Temple of Time, but it crashes if you set it outside Temple of Time, except on emulator. It doesn't crash on emulator. And on emulator, when you warp back there, it looks really cool because it gives you like the regular camera angle. And so it shows all the polygons and stuff, and it looks really neat. But you can't do it because it crashes, and I'm mad. I'm always mad, yeah. This game makes me so mad. The last heart I get from the final boss. I guess I can show you guys what I mean after the run. Why are there so many glitches in this game? Good question. It still shows the Fairy Ocarina because the last time I was adult, that's what I had equipped. And even though I have the Ocarina of Time, the game doesn't update adult Link's C items, or it doesn't update Fairy Ocarina on Link's C items as adult. So it's just the fact that they're two separate items and the game doesn't bother to update it. If I unequip, or next time I equip Ocarina, it will be Ocarina of Time. Because I can no longer equip Fairy Ocarina. The record is whatever time I get in 5 minutes. Or 4 minutes, I guess. You can RBA Gold Scale, which I did earlier. You can RBA Gold Gauntlets, but you can RBA other colored gauntlets, but for this category we don't count the other colored gauntlets. It has to be gold gauntlets. But the other colored gauntlets act as gold gauntlets, like if you can pick up the gold gauntlets blocks with them and stuff. Come on. There we go. Alright, it's time to fight the final boss. Oh yeah, so using the hammer on that floor, it has to be on a very specific place on the floor, like the direct center. That's why it took me like 5 tries. I did it. I beat the final boss. Alright, hardest part of the run. Alright, that's 100%. That's all my hearts. That took a while. Alright. And so I set froze in the Temple of Time, wrong warped back here, triggered the credits, except it looks a little bit different. So the front room of Temple of Time is actually loaded, not the back room. So this is the unloaded or half-loaded back room, which is why everything looks really glitchy. And Adult Link is here, not Child Link. And in this scene, it's Adult Link meeting young Zelda. Alright, so I'm gonna go take a break. I think I'll do another run when I get back.